watched Joe Cool on YouTube for 7 years, 6 years, right? Joe Cool doesn't lie. He doesn't need to lie. He has no reason to lie. He's not going to lie. And when I heard Joe Cool say that he talked to her and that there was problems and she was wanting to get out and go back to Ohio, and then to hear Benghazi Rabbit the other day on GS's live talk about we weren't going through any kind of marital problems.
Observation.
I just went, yeah, and I just went, whoa. That's a bold-faced fucking lie, because Joe Cool would not just come out on YouTube and just say that shit, just trying to spin a narrative. That's not Joe. And everybody out here that knows Joe Cool is not going to do that. Joe Cool is not going to spin a narrative for everybody else. Joe Cool is going to call it how he sees it. And he called it. That was his friend. He said what she said. And then, Benghazi Rabbit, blow me, whatever the
user
fuck.
And loser.
Yeah, user, loser. He's going to say, oh, we weren't having fucking problems. So that swayed me right back. Like, okay, now and then the whole, had a premonition. I got to be home at 3:00 because I feel like something's wrong. But then you don't even go in and first thing you do is go hit and check your woman. Listen, if I had a fucking premonition and I was at work and I walked in this, hell, when I walk in this door anytime, first thing I do is look for AJOT and my daughter, period. And I don't go to the bathroom. I don't get a cup of coffee. I don't smoke a cigarette. None of that shit. I don't jack off. I go find, which I do jack off, but not at that point.
I have an observation.
Hold on. Let me finish. But anyways, I go and see my family. He had a premonition that something wasn't right. He had to go home, but he didn't even go look for her. And he got in a fucking shower and he shaved his face and he did all this shit. Like, come on, man. Like, that shit ain't lining up, man, if you ask me. I'm not saying this dude did anything. I don't know what the fuck he did. But goddamn, your story sucks. Like, your story really sucks. Period. Just saying. Okay, go ahead, Caucasian. I'm done with that part.
Sorry, my wife was talking to me. If you're trying to go and disseminate truth from an honest perspective, I don't think generally stupid is where you should go to do this. If I wanted it to be believed, and hold on, I want you to see my face. If I wanted it to be believed, that's not where I would go to say it.
True.
I would go literally.
That's all he has, though.
That's my point.
Yeah.
If that's all you have, you're not standing on a very firm foundation with whatever narrative you're pushing, whether it's true or not.
There we go. I don't look so red now.
I do. I don't know. My light's been sliding redder and redder. I got to replace both of them directly. This one's got like
why lower up?
See, that one over there's turning red.
So Stephanie, see, I don't even know nothing about that. I didn't know he lawyered up anything to that effect. And I don't know, like I've heard there's an ongoing investigation. Then I've heard there is no investigation. Like this, that. I don't know. I can't call it. I just heard one side and then I've heard the other side, blah, 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 blah. So to me, I haven't seen it. I haven't made any phone calls. Am I going to make any phone calls? Nope, because I got other shit to do. But that's not any down to Lion One. Like I said, Lion One was a good friend. I mean, like, she wasn't like, I'm not like they're saying, everybody's saying they're her friend and they're her best friend and this and that and this and that. I was nowhere near her best friend. She was a friend on YouTube, a chatter that I met in chats for years. And then she was dating a guy that I got to know and became my friend, HPR News. I was in North Carolina. Me and NC Tyrant Hunter I think Nat was with us. I want to say Nat was with us. But me and NC Tyrant Hunter, anyway, regardless, me and NC Tyrant Hunter went up there and went up by there and met up with HPR and Andrea, and we had lunch, and I got to meet her, instead of just chatting on the computer, you know what I mean? And I got to meet her, and we got to talking because we're from the same place. Me and her are from the same fucking place, right? And we got to talking about Ohio and this and that and this and that. And I'm like, freaking small world, right? And she's like, yeah. And so that's it. I'm not saying I was her best friend and that I know her. And then also you have the, the statistic that on women, suicide and guns, like that statistic is like so minimal. So I'm not saying that it couldn't happen, because women do it, because there's actually a statistics. It's just a real low statistic.
I have
Usually
huge
women,
questions about that one point because there's some statistics there that just don't stack up well.
well, I've never even looked at the statistic, but I just know that it's got to be low, because you don't hear women committing suicide with guns. You hear women committing suicides by ODing on drugs or medications or slicing their wrists and stuff. You don't hear the, that's usually a guy, this person, committed, suicide and had, with a gun, and it's usually a guy, you know what I mean? So I'm just saying, from what I've seen, I would have to say the statistic for women doing it has got to be like really, really small. And anybody can Google search it, maybe even throw the facts up there. I don't know. But that's another thing that I was just like, but it could happen, right? Like, it's unheard of, but it can happen. And one thing I do know is that everybody's talking about guns too. And I want to make this point just because I'm a dick. And when I started hearing about this shit, I need to make this point. Everybody's talking about Andrea had a gun and she was hiding it from fucking, what's his name? User, loser, whatever, blow me, suck me, balls, whatever his name is. Benghazi Rabbit. But she had more than one gun. She had multiple guns. I know this, hang on, but I know this for a fact. And it's not because I was there and I seen them. I know it because people that I know have been there and shot the guns. Used to go shoot the guns with HPR. And HPR, they weren't, none of them were his. So there wasn't just one gun in that house. There was multiple guns in that house. Unless she sold them all and only kept the one. That's the only way. But I'm telling you, prior Benghazi Rabbit, she had multiple guns. Multiple. That's more than two. It could be as well as 10. I don't know. I don't know the exact number, but I know it was multiple guns. So I'm just saying. Boy, Gloria Ad, I'm glad you said General Dummy, because he really does not like you very well. I heard him spouting your name off, talking about that Gloria Ad person. Blah, 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 blah. That shit was funny. I laugh at him. You know what? You know why I laugh at this guy? And you know what? Guess what? Hello, everybody. Toe for life. I may be a hypocrite at sometimes. I don't mean to be, but I'm usually a hypocrite sometimes, some way. I'm sure I do. I'm sure I say one thing and then do the exact same thing. But this dude actually sits up there and talks about how I know the Bible and I do this and I do that and I do this. But then he calls all these people names. And the Bible that I have read, got read to me over the years. And I went to, I used to go to church every Sunday. I'm Catholic. All that shit. Now, I'm not, a practicing Catholic per se, but I still have faith. And he sits up there and talks about how he's this godly and he's got all these Bible verses and he can say all these fucking Bible verses and all that. But then he calls all these people's name. And I swear somewhere in the Bible it says, turn the other cheek. Am I right or am I wrong? Doesn't it say turn the other cheek somewhere in the Bible that you should turn the other cheek? But obviously he doesn't turn the other cheek because he calls people muppets and degenerates. And I love it when he calls me a degenerate because I'm a fucking degenerate, period. I love being a degenerate. I'm happy to be a fucking degenerate. Most of the people in my chat are fucking degenerates and they're happy to be degenerates. So you're not hurting anybody's feeling.
I'm a degenerate.
Someone actually sent me the statistic. It's rose by 15% in the last decade, it said.
Also, there's one more thing about that particular statistic. It reduces greatly when you talk about messing up a woman's face. When they use that for that purpose, they typically do it in a way that doesn't leave the face marked. That's just one of those weird psychological quips that don't get into the general statistics that you find out when you start looking into the individual, like the way the statistics are accumulated and stuff.
He's an idiot. Oh yeah. He tripped on you the other night too, Rogue Nation. I seen that too. I was in there lurking. I'd be lurking watching his streams because I just want it kills me.
That Rogue Nation don't believe in God and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, Rogue Nation, you don't believe in God and all that stuff. But that dude is such a fucking hypocrite, dude. It's just like, man, just shut the fuck up, dude. And he, look, man, and I said this months back. You guys all remember, everybody that's watched me and paid attention to my live stream, you guys all remember. I said it months back, dude. Just be real about it, dude. You're on here to make money. You don't work. He said that. He said he don't work because he's injured or whatever. You don't work. So you're on here to make money, man. So be real about it. So you're going to bring the content how you see fit to bring the content to get you that money. I'm not knocking your hustle, dude. Do what you do. I'm not in it for the money.
What I find peculiar. Yeah, I can't roll it, but anyway, it wasn't coming out my mouth right. Is he has said a lot that people are grifting off a grievance, right? And he's had, I don't know, 3 or 4 streams where he's talked about it, and he has made quite a bit of money.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, again, I'm not saying that I don't know if Rogue got any, the couple of channels that are monetized. I don't know if they've got super chats, why they cover this, but still, I guarantee you it doesn't compare to what GS has made. You know what I mean? Like, how are you going to say that when you're the one making the money? I don't know.
Hands up. I don't know. But be real about it, right? That's all I'm saying is be real about it. Don't be fake about it. Be real about it. Say that this is your only income and hey, I got to make money. So if I see a story like this, I'm going to jump on it. I don't make no money from YouTube. YouTube fucking demonetized me a long time ago. And they kept all the money that I had that people had donated to me. YouTube kept it all. I didn't see 1 penny from YouTube, not one. Now, do I make a couple dollars on a live stream because someone donates to my Cash App or PayPal or Venmo or something like that? Sure, I do. But that's someone sending me something because they like what they see and they like what they hear. But I'm not doing it to get that money.
Is that what you think?
Whatever. Yeah. That's what I think.
Can I have
it's
some
probably
clout?
not that. Go ahead.
I want some clout, please.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Please give me some clout. I need some clout.
Go. What? Go. I thought you wanted some clout.
I do. Give it to me. Make it happen, Captain. You that little guy that knows big names. Make them big names do stuff.
Well,
Pull
see,
them
then
strings, baby.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking with you.
I was gonna say you're on my panel, and you know you got
Yes,
your
I'm being entertaining. You're welcome.
yeah,
Ow,
and you got your channel tied to mine. So I mean, there's your clout. I'm giving you your clout.
Yes. No cloud after 50. Damn. Wait, I'm not 50.
Oh, I know he has. Yes.
Coffee
yeah.
might be necessary.
Yeah, he collected super chats, all kinds of stuff, man. Like he ain't fooling nobody. Oh, and he was so happy to get Benghazi Rabbit because he knew his fucking channel was gonna, it was gonna skyrocket because he knew all the people that were lurking was gonna,
all the
run
hate
around.
watching.
Yeah, all the hate watching was gonna run around and tell everybody. I.e., Toe for Life was hate watching, hate listening, generally specific, and watching Clash with Bow. And then I heard Benghazi Rabbit's voice, and then I looked over, and he was on the panel. So I went to Clash with Bows, and I was like, "Hey, that fucking Benghazi Rabbit dude is over on GS's panel." And then so, I fell into the trap. No, I did it because I wanted Bow to watch it because I'd rather watch it on Bow's than watch it on my computer. Because as soon as Bow turned it on, I cut GS's live off, and then I just watched it on Bow because he's only getting one view by Bow watching it. He's not getting the 90 people in Bow's chat. You know what I mean? So that's why I did it.
There's a little bit of evil in that, but it's for a good reason. This is one of those things where sometimes the best choice is to do a bad thing for a good reason. And it sucks. It really sucks because it's still a bad thing. You know it's bad. But if you don't do the bad things, worse things happen. It's preventative evil.
I guess. And I got another thing. So now that I'm thinking about it, right? So I got another thing. What is up with everybody? I brought this up. I brought this up about trolls. It's kind of the same line. Back everybody, if someone doesn't line up with what you're talking about, they're automatically a troll in your chat, which is the dumbest shit I ever heard, sir. So because if I go into Caucasian Sasquatch and I say, Caucasian Sasquatch, I don't like your fucking vertical, which I do that all the time. And I go into his chat and tell him that shit.
This is an accurate statement.
But Caucasian Sasquatch doesn't go, oh, the Toe for Life's a troll. He's just a troll. No. I'm not trolling him just because I don't like what he's doing at that point, and I'm telling him about it. Don't mean I'm a troll. So, but here's my other thing. What is this deal where anybody in this genre or YouTube land or whatever you want to fucking call it, when they see somebody that's missing a tooth or missing a couple teeth or something like that, they're automatically meth mouth. Look at old meth mouth. Look at old meth mouth. Look at old meth mouth.
That was just a coincidence.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with all you guys. I'm missing a whole bunch of teeth. A whole bunch. I've never done meth. I've never done heroin. I've never done cocaine. Never done anything. Smoked a little bit of marijuana 30 fucking years ago. Period. A little bit of marijuana. A little bit. I don't drink. I don't do no drugs. Never have done any drugs. And I'm missing teeth. And I guarantee you someone will call me meth mouth. How? It doesn't even make sense.
So it's more like you have no teeth. So that's not really considered meth mouth. And then let me see. I wanted to chime in on the other thing you said. Dang it. What was it?
Okay, she didn't lie. I mean, I had all my upper teeth are gone.
And I forgot. Dang it, because it was good. Shoot, I was away from my mic.
And listen, public service announcement, right quick. I wanted to let everybody know this. If you get a chance, and I definitely want you guys to come back, but if I could get Stephanie Jenks or Oklahoma or somebody to drop Indoctrination's Rumble link, if everybody that knows Indoc, he's trying to get monetized over on Rumble. So drop Indoctrination's Rumble link. I think he's live. You can stop over there, follow him, and then come back here though. You don't have to watch Doc because that's fine. He understands. But I'm just trying to help my brother out because that is my brother from another. What's up, people? What's going on?
Yeah. Toe for life. Thank you, man. Caucasian Sasquatch and AJOT. Yeah, man. On May 30th, one of my very good friends, Lion One, was shot. I never believed from the moment I heard it, not the moment that she did that, and I immediately started calling around, and I found out real quick that nobody believed it, right? Nobody, that everybody, that knew her. And that is so many folks, right, that had a connection with Lion One. I appreciate the three of you for telling everybody how you feel too.
Hey man, I'm trying to keep an open mind about it, man. But the more and more I'm hearing, and the more testimonies and more shit I'm seeing, something's wonky. Something's wonky. Period. Let me just leave it at that.
Something's wonky.
Yeah, something's wonky.
Things don't add up, because
it ain't just a suicide. That's all I'm saying. It wasn't just a suicide. Period. I don't believe that 100%.
Look, if Andrea was going to commit suicide, which she was not, but if she was, it would have been more of like a spiritual thing, like with maybe euthanasia. I mean, look, Lion One had options. Okay, she would have gone to Switzerland like that fast and done a legal thing if she wanted to do that. She had options and she understood them very well, right? She was a planner, a thinker. She had connections, right? And she didn't. She just wasn't gonna pull a gun and shoot herself like that, right? What she was gonna do was to leave the user and loser stuck like Chuck in the wilderness, right? Like only a Gemini can do. And she was a Gemini, and she talked about being a Gemini, and she talked about that to me a lot. I have Gemini powers. Geminis understand Geminis. We talked about Gemini things and what Geminis would do. And astrology, that may not be a subject you guys like, but nevertheless, it was one she liked, right? And we talked about it a lot, right? And what Geminis don't do is get suicidal over their partner. Never, okay? What they do is ghost them and leave them wondering for the rest of their life how they could possibly get another chance, but they can't. There's never another chance, ever. Ask Boulder Morticia. Never. They don't shoot themselves in the head.
Like I said, 100%. I don't believe it was a flat out suicide. You can't sell me that story. That story sailed on my end.
Hold up. Like I've heard this 3 or 4 times and it keeps echoing around in my head. Shaved every hair off his body?
His face and his hair on his head, not his whole body. But
okay. All right.
Anything that would possibly have gun residue, gunpowder residue.
I don't know how many hairs the rabbit has on his body, but what I do know is he's been in cover-up mode ever since moment one. Calling Alicia, known as Save Piqua, calling her immediately, trying to get ahead of the narrative. He is manipulative. He is a sociopath. He's dangerous. If you're communicating with him, stop immediately. He will manipulate all your relationships. He will fuck with you. He will lie to you. He will do damage. Be careful. If you're donating to him, stop.
He ain't got no business reaching out to me. I'll tell you that right now.
He got no business.
Lady J in the house.
Uh-oh, your bestie's in the house.
We got Westside in the house.
Woo woo.
Westside.
Chugga. Woo woo.
Woo woo. We got my bestie in the house. Unindoctrinated.
What up? Unindoctrinated was one of them people that I met on that trip too. That trip to North Carolina I had. I got to meet Unindoctrinated too.
I got to meet you
Yep.
and AJOT, and I got to meet you twice. So that was great. That was fantabulous. And one thing that we did is we bonded, right? And just like Lion One, she bonded, and she bonded with everybody in this community. And if you're paying attention, you can see that very clearly because stream after stream after stream after stream after stream. I lost count after a dozen. Right? Have been talking about how they don't believe this, right? Nobody is buying Rabbit's story whatsoever, right?
Nope. I don't think, and he's losing it, and that's what we said earlier. Like he had no choice but to go up on generally specific because he's the only his channel and his viewers are the only ones that would buy any of it. You know what I mean?
I don't think they're buying it. Generally specific, he's looking for an off ramp every which way he can go. But look, generally specific, JJ, the corrupt jailer, the murder burglar, Kaiser, I call him fake Decker. You got the little engine that couldn't, and uh, and Billy, right? The rabbit. Those five right there are thick as thieves. They love to align themselves with murderers, right? Remember the murder burglar slash, Michael Kaiser slash Fake Decker, right? Because he pretended to be an MP. Remember the movie A-Team? Decker was an MP. Well, he pretended to be an MP. He tried to chase the A-Team, so he's Fake Decker. He's got two purple hearts, right? Fake purple hearts. They're really hickeys on Kafar's balls. Heart-shaped hickeys. Right?
Oh,
I mean,
yes, right.
yeah, it's time that we start, calling out by name these channels, right? That are actually, they've been working together to try and destroy this movement, right? And that is truly what I believe, right? That JJ, they honed in on for public safety like fucking crazy, right? And they caused all kinds of drama, right? And then Billy went over and he honed in on everybody in this union, right? Everybody. He aligned himself with Direct D, right? Direct deposit. He has a heel card. AFA, that's bitch tits. Fucking DMA, right? And in those three, and maybe they don't know that they're involved in a murder plot. I don't know, but they are. Right. And they all want smoke like this. They think it's all fun and games. Well, now somebody in my union got murdered, and Lion One, she was very close to me, right? She was like my number two. You see, she was doing a lot of things in this union, and Billy, user and loser, he went and aligned himself with everybody that was an enemy of the union. Direct D, bitch tits, DMA, right? JJ Scarborough trying to attack, for public safety and create this drama and this illusion that Lion One wasn't supporting them. Lion One liked for public safety. She liked official misconduct.
I think I've seen Lion One in everybody's chat that I've ever been in.
Yeah. But see, Billy through JJ, first they went over and they just hyper focused on him, generally specific, JJ, right? And they just tried to just pick at him, right? And whatever it was. But then see, they wanted to create that drama in that division, right? And we're not about that. There is a community here. And we are going to build it. We are going to legion it up. The people are going to win again. And that's the end of the story. It is a conspiracy. Boom pow. West Side's in the air. Or is she still in here?
Yeah, she's in here.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, she's in here. Hey, do me a favor.
Yeah.
You got to do me one favor, people. Go on and flag BSBT back over to the camera because I got to tell him something.
Oh, I don't think he probably wanted to say something.
No, he was
And
just on camera. He was just behind you on camera. Tell him come back over. I got to tell him something.
but he's not here right now. He
Oh,
left. Yeah, I
he's
don't
in
know
the
where he
chat.
went.
Well, he's in the chat, so I'm gonna tell him.
Oh, he's in
BSBT.
the chat. Oh, okay.
Are you avoiding me? Get a
No, he's
hold
not
of me.
avoiding you at all.
Tell him to
No.
get a hold of me. I need to talk to him. It's pretty impotent.
It's hard to get a hold of BSBT. He's elusive.
Yeah, I know. Set a trap for him, damn it.
Yeah. I have to keep him on a leash. And sometimes he gets off, you know.
And then he runs rogue.
Like right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Vigilance Committee? Welcome in.
Yeah, the Viceroy of Vigilance. This is turning into a union operation real quick.
And the link is pinned for anybody that would like to come up.
Yeah. And I don't want to destroy the. I mean, like I said, I said my piece on how I feel about Andrea. And I don't want to destroy, the upcoming Tuesday night that you guys are about to have. So I don't want to, make this a whole big
Stop
rant.
that. No, we can
Oh,
talk
that's gonna be
about
with
whatever
Sean
we
Porter.
needed to. Yeah,
That's going to be with Sean Porter. I don't know what Aja and you guys have planned for that. I don't, try and script all the plays and everything. But Sean Porter will be there at 8:30.
Yeah.
Be and but I will say that yesterday on the Vigilance Committee, what I would call the three fruits of the tree have been shaken from the tree, right? And those three fruits that have been shaken from the tree are one, the phone call and the testimony from Alicia, who is the best friend of Lion One and she played that recorded phone call on Rogue Nation. And then two is the testimony of Joe Cool that was on West Sides that you said convinced you, or at least had a big impression on you.
Yeah,
And then number three is Billy's response on Generally Specific yesterday, I think, or the day. No, the day before. Yeah, but it's all on the Vigilance Committee yesterday with BSBT.
Yes.
Right. Those are the three fruits, that I'd say have shaken out. But there's a lot more evidence, It's I mean, everybody has questions, and it's going to take us all to figure them out. I appreciate this just massive show of support for, not just my friend, but everybody's friend.
Listen, I'll be honest with you, man. I've been around this what people call community for 6 years now, and I've never seen something this big. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I've never seen.
big.
Yeah, I've never seen like everybody like. Look, we've had a lot of people in the past couple of years that have passed, right, in this community, and I know this one hits home because there's something wonky going on, right? Right, to be fair. But usually you hear it for a couple days, 3, 4, 5 days about, hey, did you hear such and such passed, or did you hear this? But you know what I mean? And then people forget, or not forget, but it's not talked about no more. And like Lion One has been talked about since what May? Was it? No, I can look at
May.
Was it May 30th?
Yes.
I want to say
May 30th, 2025, between the hours of 3:23 and 4:17 p.m. Okay, we know that for sure because at 3:23, she was talking to her best friend in Piqua, and she said, "Oh, I gotta go," and gets off the phone, which indicates to me that Billy was getting home right then. Okay, now if he's getting home right then if she's still alive at that moment, there's no excuse for him not hearing a gunshot. Zero. Am I right?
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
okay, a Glock, you're going to hear it, right?
I'm sorry. In my opinion, even in the shower, I think I would hear a freaking gunshot.
Oh, you would.
You would,
You would. It
right?
was, what was it, a 19 or 17?
I don't know.
I'm not going to testify to what kind of gun it was.
Oh.
But
But still, I mean,
but there's been
9
testimony that it's a
nine,
Glock.
9
Yes.
millimeter, 380, 9 millimeter, 40 cal, you know what I mean? On up. You're going to fucking, inside a house, you're going to hear that. Guaranteed.
Flash of a bow in the house.
Block 19.
19.
Bow
Buddy
says
Bow. Yeah.
What
Love
up,
him.
Bow?
He had a great stream. See, he's just one more example of the union coming together, you know. And he wanted to talk to Sean Porter, and boom, he got it, you know, because that's how we do it around here, right?
I mean, Bow asked all the right questions. I think Bow was working that interview right down to the wire. You know what I mean? Like he asked all the right questions. Like I was like, yeah, right?
Yeah,
Because everybody else, you get a lot of people just sitting there and they're just like shaking their head like this, you know, yeah. And Bow was like, wait a minute. He was like, what did he stand to win? You know, like what did he stand to gain for doing this? You know what I mean? And that's why.
Well, Bow was the first one, you know, because he
the hard question.
he wasn't convinced yet, right? And see, the truth is that I don't expect anybody to be convinced. I'm convinced because I knew her and I talked to her for 10 hours that week preceding her death, right? And I just know in my heart there's no freaking way she did that. Okay, not any day, right? But I don't expect somebody to just believe that. But what I wanted to do was to start the conversation to get it going. Like, I know that we have to convince everybody, and I believe that everybody will be convinced at the end of this that well, she didn't kill herself. Okay, now as to whether or not the rabbit pulled the trigger or whether the hawk pulled the trigger or somebody else, there might have been some, you know, I don't know, but I'll tell you that rabbit and the hawk and the wife of the hawk who was holding the camera at the memorial service, those three seem guilty as sin to me, right? And there's just no getting around that. I keep going back to that and wondering, why are they all pitching the same story, passing it off to each other during the memorial service, while everybody else was just sitting there, not saying anything, right? Just dumbfounded by the surrealness of the situation. You know, all of his body language to me just said that he was guilty, that he was hiding things. He could barely stay in his own clothes, holding his boots on for the life of him, like jumping around like, you know, a tweak on supercharge. Just
I got a question for you people. Maybe you can
yeah.
answer it for me. So, everybody said that Andrea married fucking dipshit, right?
Yeah.
When was that? Did she call you and tell you? Did she call Joe Cool and tell Joe Cool? Because
She didn't tell anybody that she got married until after she was married. She told me the week prior to her death that she was married, you know, and
so she didn't tell you, like, she didn't
ahead of time, no.
she didn't say like the day she got married or the next day
She didn't tell anybody. Her
She didn't tell
friends, no
anybody.
family,
Well,
nobody knew.
Nobody.
I talked to
Nobody
somebody.
knew.
I talked to somebody today that's was very close with her too, and they told me the same thing. They said, "When did she marry this guy?" Because I didn't even know about it.
Right, but she did tell me she did marry him, but that was the week before. But what she also told me was that she had nothing to do with that fucking nonprofit Savage Saints bullshit. She said she was never on board, ever. And she's not on board now. And he's saying, I don't know what the documents say, but I do know that it's not real hard to just write somebody's name down in info as the founding member of a nonprofit. Um, I'm going to need more convincing to believe she ever had anything to do with that Savage Saints scam. And she told me she thought it was a scam too. She was not about that life.
Right. Well, like I said, I mean, I'm still gathering my information, but I do know one thing that I can be certain of is that I don't believe she committed suicide. Period. I don't believe it. Too much wonky testimonies going on. Just not in me. And now I'm not accusing anybody of it. You know what I mean? Because that would, be whatever. But I don't know who that other guy is that hangs with fucking douchebag anyway. All I know is Benghazi dumb shit. And like I said, I've never liked him or never watched this shit, so I don't even care. Like everybody's like, I think I was watching maybe it was Rogue Nation and Sean Porter. I've heard Sean Porter's name, never watched any of Sean Porter's videos, so I don't know him like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I know who he is by hearing people talk about him, but like I've never watched any of his videos. I'm not subscribed to his channel.
Let me be the first to invite you to watch his videos because he is very skilled and he holds signs. I wouldn't say he's like I've never seen him do an audit or like cop watching or I fraud it, right? I chase clout too, right? Rule number 8, commandment number 8, thou shalt chase clout. And in any good product, right? You and me, we're on the same team, Toe. But with that chasing clout,
I'm a clout chaser extraordinaire. Period.
Oh, Brandon Mitchell was a frauditor extraordinaire for a minute. I mean, frauditor extraordinaire. That's how it's pronounced. Brandon Mitchell, is he in the chat?
I have not seen Brandon tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I sent him the link. He's the road commander. Yeah, he was, in the car with us all over the country, going around and, talking to just everybody you could imagine in the path that we were on. I can't even begin to name off all the channels and people that we met.
Doesn't matter. You don't have to name all the rest of them. All you do have to name is that you came and
I
seen
could name them all.
Told for Life and AJOT. Period.
I could name them all. If you let me, I absolutely will name every single one in order. Will you let me?
Channel. No,
yeah, okay.
I'm clout chasing. You
okay, but know that I could. Know that I could.
You came
yeah, I did see Toe. I saw Toe twice and AJOT after she got there. Yeah. And in your area, I saw Indoctrination, the Butt Browner, the Butt Browner, and let me audit you. Frank Pants. Frank Pants is the Butt Browner.
Frank Pants.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw him twice. Good times. Everybody got a fuck.
Yes. I got given a fuck that day.
Yeah, because I give a fuck. Yeah, everybody that met me.
Oh, look, there's a fuck.
They got a fuck because I give a fuck. And when I got kidnapped in Hagerstown, the first thing that they did was they pulled these out of my pocket and they're like, he's got a bag of fucks in his pocket. and whoever gets that body cam, they'll have the proof.
That's funny.
It was hilarious.
I'd rather have a bag of fucks in my pocket than a bag of dicks.
Yeah, I've got a bag of fucks in that pocket and a a squeaky piggy in the other pocket.
Squeak, squeak.
I
Yeah,
thought it was a dick.
Oh,
think again. Think again.
Well, we know what your mind's on.
Yeah,
shout
I
out,
haven't heard any questions from Caucasian Sasquatch.
shout out,
Bro,
Aiden. Shout out my
I
boy
love you,
Aiden
man.
Upperson. What's up, Aiden? Welcome
Yeah,
in,
brother.
brother.
Well,
What does the Caucasian Sasquatch have
AJot
to
and I
say
are
about
doing
this?
a show. AJot and I are doing a show Tuesday specifically on this very topic, and
Yeah, but I'm not going to be on that panel. So, you got a question for me?
I'm trying to reserve my knowledge of the situation for the show. I don't know anything. The only thing I really know about Lion One, she showed up in my chat when I had like 2 people in chat, and she was always there up until I had around 20 people in chat, and wasn't around so much after that. That's it. She seemed to be completely sweet, totally nice, and I've never heard a negative word about her in my entire career. Nothing negative whatsoever. So to me, that says a lot because I hang around with people that talk an awful lot of shit. And if there was anything negative to have been said about this lovely lady, they would have said it. And I have never, ever heard a single bad word said about her. So given
And you
that
won't unless you
knowledge,
listen to the user and loser who would like
given
you to think that she
bit
was
of knowledge,
suicidal and crazy and drunk all the time.
it tells me that anyone showing up with bad things to say about her suddenly probably is not trustworthy, in my opinion.
Probably is not trustworthy. Well, I haven't heard anybody really saying anything bad about her even now. Except for Mitch on Paula Enslaved. He was mad because she defended Eric
Are you talking
Brandt.
about Mitch?
Mitch
You talking about Mitch
or
Lovin?
Mitchell, not Brandon Mitchell, but Mitchell.
Yes.
Yeah, you're talking about
Yeah,
Mitch
he was
Lovin.
mad.
Yeah, fuck him. He's a
He
retard.
he said that
He's
she
another
came at
fucking
him
retard.
sideways. He said she came at him sideways defending Eric, which of course she would do. She would 100% defend Eric Brandt. He's in this union, and that mattered to her, right? She knew everybody that was in the union. She was all about it, and Eric is a fucking legend.
You know what? Again, and I trip people out with this, but you know what? I've never watched a fucking Eric Brandt video ever. Never watched one. I know who he is. I know what people say about him and all that. I've never watched one of his videos. He just never was. He just never was someone that I watched. I mean, to each his own, right? Like, I mean, you watch who you like. You know what I mean? You don't. I never understood, and I'm not saying anything bad about what Eric Brandt done, but I don't the screaming and yelling and all that. I can't get on it. I turn that shit off. It annoys me.
I hear you.
So I mean, and
Then
people always are like, oh, I can't believe you don't watch Eric. I can't believe you never seen Eric Brandt. Nope. Never. I know who he is, and I've seen clips of his videos, right? Like I've seen a whole bunch of clips over the years, but I've never like sat down and said, I'm going to go watch an Eric Brandt video. Never happened.
Well,
And I'm not saying I don't like the guy. I mean, I'm sure he's a great guy and all that, but he's just not my cup of tea for my entertainment when I turn on the YouTube.
that's fair. We can only watch so many channels, okay? And there's a lot of channels. Thank goodness. We can thank SJVT San the Man for that, building all these channels around the country and sending them subscribers. And now there's thousands, but there's not enough. There's still a lot of cities that don't have any, right? And we're gonna make another push and get more. That was the mission. And Lion One was really excited about that mission up until the day that she died, right? We were talking about going full circle, right? And that's, one of our key messaging points and something that we've just been doing for a long time in this union. Like we talk about it, in a full circle in our intros, right? There's an intro. I don't know if you've seen it with her and I. Oh, here's BSPT.
Oh my God.
He'll tell you.
Yeah, Eric Brand. You've never seen Eric Brand? Oh my God. The courtroom video for jaywalking. The courtroom video for jaywalking. And then one of the guys says, I had to go over. I had a feeling they were going to arrest him. So I went over there to hold his wiener. And then Eric Brand had to say, for the record, that's a dog. Because this guy went over to hold Eric Brand's dog for him because they thought that he was going to get arrested for jaywalking. And sure enough, he did. But legendary court performances by Eric Brandt. He gets cases dismissed. He speaks for himself in court. So I got mad respect for Eric Brandt. And, I've been accused of trying to Eric Brand myself and get myself, thrown in jail for messing with the judicial branch of government. Because as we all know, when you smoke the judicial branch, it's the sleepy time type government. Sleepy time, it'll put you down for 12 years. Sometimes, it has a habit of putting you down. So don't smoke that sleepy time government, that judicial branch. Okay. Don't let me catch any of you doing that. All right. I just wanted to say that real quick. Did you have a question for me?
Tell him about the loot
No,
bug.
yeah.
Oh,
My
loot
question
bug.
is, get a fucking hold of me, dude. Call me, text me. I gotta talk to you about something. We'll just leave it
Okay.
at that. You know what it is, but I gotta talk to you about it.
Okay.
Do it. God.
Do it. All
Do
right.
it.
I'll let you
Do
get.
it. Do it.
I'll let you get back to my opening act over here. Here we go. Well, I'll let you get.
All
I'll
right.
let you get back to the opening act.
Oh shit! Is this about the sore on his wee wee?
Oh
Is
no,
that what you need to talk to him about?
no. Eric Brand. I just talked to him about Eric Brand.
They've got
Uh,
ointment for that now.
Huh?
Yeah.
I
They've
heard
got
you need to talk to BSVT. Is that about the sore on his wee wee?
Yeah, man. Why, you jealous, fucker?
No.
Okay. Just making
It's
sure.
okay.
Not
We
at all.
share.
Okay.
We got the sore.
Yeah.
Did you do some damage while you were jacking off or what?
Do you really want to go down this road? This is a rabbit hole, honey.
A rabbit hole? We've been going down every rabbit hole.
All
Everyone.
rabbit hole.
Everyone. The best way to get a rabbit out to LOG is to make a commotion like a DOG.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Just nailing unlucky rabbit sputs to the floor. We ate dinner at Billy's Tipping In last night. They didn't have rabbit stew, but
No rabbit stew.
no rabbit stew.
I was trying to find something, but I'm just having too much trouble. I should have had it ready.
What?
There's something that's in my on my external hard drive, but I can't find it. You know,
No, I don't know. I was trying to ask. But...
me not prepared is what it is.
So have you heard the story of when Loose Lugs? Because before the User and Loser was the User and Loser, he was just Loose Lugs. That was his badge. Because about 2 years ago now, we were going from North Carolina. We went up to Michigan to pick up Broken System, Broken Trust, and we were going to go to California and see Stan the Man, and we were going to get everybody in People School in the same spot together, right? And Lion One was in People School, Broken System, Broken Trust is in People School, and Sam the Man is important, and we were going to go see him, and then so we get up and we get Broken System, Broken Trust, and then we're going to go see Frickin' Media, and Billy Loose Lugs, he pulls up and he hits the curb with the tire of the trailer, right? And it gets a flat tire. But first of all, I don't care if it has a flat tire or not. I'm gonna walk right up to frickin' Media's house because that's where we are, right? And I'm about people, not about flat tires. And flat tires are not a big deal. They should take about 15 or 20 minutes on your worst day, right? Well, it took him 5 fucking hours because he's a tweak and a half, like all the time. When something goes wrong, he just flips out and goes absolutely bonkers crazy, like, total tweak, right? And, whether he's on drugs or not, it's just his personality, and he loses absolute control. And it took him 5 hours to break it, is really what he did, because once he fixed it, then the entire wheel broke off, right? And on the freeway in what I would call a blizzard, but in Michigan it's just normal. But then he starts running across the freeway and stuff, looking for the tire. Absolutely fucking lost his mind, right? And Lion One, is calm as can be, right? Me and BSBT are calm as can be, and he's just flipping out, right? This was a people party. Anybody that's been on a people party with me knows that everything goes perfectly smooth, right? We don't have issues, right? When things go wrong, we stay cool, calm, and collected, and we just get through it, right? It always happens. Every people party is smooth. If you can find anybody to say different, let me know. But him, right, he was totally fucking nuts, And so we called him loose lugs, right? But then right before her death, Lion One told me that she was calling him user and loser. So that's why we call him that now, because she came up, but we spell it looser because he's still loose lugs, right? So it's user and looser, but we pronounce it user and loser.
You see that? Can you see that, people?
Yeah, it's a picture of you and Lion One, I think. And who's behind you guys?
HPR.
Okay. Oh, I love him. He's guaranteed. I knew him before. I met them both at the same time, but I actually knew HPR before Lion One.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't meet them at the same time. He came and got me and brought me to the house. So technically, I met him first.
Right.
But one of my intros is filmed on her property. 2 of them are filmed on his property. One of them, or her property. One of them is in the living room at the fireplace with her, and the other one is on Press Harder, is filmed at the waterfall, and that waterfall is on her property. And HPR filmed it, and I was using a walking stick made by PDF at the time, right? It's a lot of code in those, and because there's a community and a union, right? And we leave these breadcrumbs, right, in our intros, or we just do stuff like that. We have a code, right? And the user and loser took the lovely lion, right? This is a story of a lovely lion with her hair all up in curls, and a rabbit who fucking killed her.
Allegedly,
You can say that.
it's sort of required on YouTube until after the investigation is fully done. I hate to be that guy, but that is exactly the guy I've made myself into.
Well, thank you. When I need an allegedly, I got you, bro.
Yeah, call me up. I'll drop an allegedly in a heartbeat, even when it's not alleged. I'll just throw it in there just in case, man.
I will call you the second AJOT gives me your number. What is the holdup on that, AJOT? I'm calling you out right here. I need Caucasian Sasquatch.
No. I don't know.
I totally forgot.
Let me-
I
listen.
will.
Listen, people.
Busted.
Listen,
Busted.
people. You don't want that fucker's number. He'll email you. Just email him. That dude loves email.
Yeah.
He don't like fucking around on the phone.
Yeah.
He
I
likes
don't have
email.
calls. Okay. Let me explain.
He'll send me an email and he'll be like, He'll be like, "Hey man, we'll get on panel together." It'd be like, "Do you see that email I sent you?" And then I have to go look at my emails, and then it'll be just some random rambling. It ain't like he sent me a video. It's not like he sent me anything. He told me, "Hey, I'm doing a live tonight" or something like that, and I'm like, "Why didn't you fucking
So
text
here's
me
the
that?
thing.
Why did you send the email? Why didn't you just text me and say, "Hey, I'm doing a live tonight"?" He's
Okay, as far as the texting, I have no excuse. I just didn't think of my phone. I don't generally use it that way. But when it comes to making and taking phone calls, I'm mostly deaf. I can't hear shit.
I wouldn't. That's not what I would call you.
Dumb.
Either way,
Hey.
I will pass the contact information.
But you text, right?
Yes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the
Sometimes.
phone number works for texting.
Just saying. Well,
That reminds me though, because usually Lion One and I would text, right? But the week before she died, she called, right? Which was not unheard of. We did talk on the phone, but when we did, we would talk for hours, like 3 hours at a time, every time. But she called every single day that week, and she was in a great, great mood. Like she was moving on, and I just don't believe this. I don't believe any of it. But people never die, and the lovely lion lives on.
that's right. Her memory is always going to be with everybody. Everybody here, everybody in the community. Everybody has a story to talk about, about her. Even the people that never met her, the people that don't go on panels, the non-content creators, just the chatters. They all have stories, right? I talked to Lion One and we talked about this, and I talked to Lion One and we talked about this, right? So
Yeah.
her memory is going to live. It's going to go on and on and on, far and long, far and wide. Anybody that's anybody in this community, they know what she did for this community. They know how much she helped the community. So whatever. And everybody else, they know, and all them same people, they know fucking Benghazi dumb shit fuck stick is a dumbass, and no one likes him. User and loser. No one likes him. No one ever has like. No one ever will like him. He'll never go nowhere. He's a piece of shit. I mean, do I have to go down the road more and more and more? He's a fucking piece of shit. He's a loser. He fucking took
But there are some that are running
advantage of our
interference for him.
lion. Yeah, well,
There's some that are running interference.
but they're
There's
not.
these
They're
guys.
not in our community though. That's the thing though. That's what you're not getting. Generally Specific isn't in this community. He started out trying to be in this community, and then he fucking turned on everybody. So he's not part of this community. He's part of something else. So fuck him. I don't care what he says. Just like KFAR and just like Frauditor Troll and Frauditor this and Frauditor and Frauditor fuck all these other fucking fuck them. I don't care what they say. I don't care what
troll
they
in
think.
their troll hole.
They can suck a bag of dicks, lick a bag of balls. I don't give a fuck.
I like you when you get spicy.
I'm fucking ranting. Fuck them all. Man.
In the troll hole.
Fuck around and find out. That's all I got.
Good night, bestie.
Fuck around and find out.
Man, you ain't gonna do nothing. Sit there and shut the hell up.
Did you know Lion One, Ajok?
No, not. I never met her. I've only known her from chatting with her in chats.
I see. Yeah.
Yep. So what else? Who else do we
However, when I told this story, I knew in my heart that it wasn't suicide. That I'm just even hearing everything I heard, like even hearing the part about the demons and the spiritual warfare that may be
Right.
going that possibly was going on over there. I think 100% absolutely there was, but I think he was the demon. I think he was the dark energy, and that's what she was trying to say, and that's what she was worried about, and that's why she wanted the protection.
Yeah.
And that's why he don't want to talk about it. You know, he made the comment, over there when he was giving his testimony, I'm not going to talk about that. If you believe it, you believe it or whatever. Well, I am a believer. I'm a solid believer. And I can absolutely tell you that the negative energy was him. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I'm
I'll
not,
tell
I'm
you
not,
about the negative energy because, okay, on Monday, it was either Sunday or Monday before she died that she called me the first time. It was at night. It was late. I was surprised to get a call from her that late. But she was not afraid for her safety at that point. Right. But on Thursday, she was afraid for her safety. Right. And so generally specific is saying, he's pulling up like texts and, going back into their relationship and being like, she didn't seem like she was afraid for her safety. And she never was. But on Thursday, she told me she was. Right. And she was calling. She did call Joe Cool and ask
right,
him to come get her, according to him.
right.
Right. And she had options. I don't know. But she was trying to get out of there. She was scheduling doctor's appointments. She was not checking out in that way.
Well, and any victim who's been in a abusive relationship, when you're trying to get out and that person finds out that you're trying to get out, they're going to do whatever they can to stop you. I mean,
Well,
that's
yeah.
just the narcissistic behavior.
Yeah. She pinned him down and caught him. And she said that when she confronted him on the phone, that he said, okay, you want to play some fucking games? We're going to play fucking games now. I'm glad you found out. Now we're really going to play some fucking games.
Is that
Right.
when she
And
found
she said,
out about the website or all
yeah.
that? Yeah.
Yeah. And she called me before she had told him she found out. And then she told him. Right. And then I talked to her the next day. And then that's when she told me that she told him and what he was saying about playing the fucking games. And she said it was really scary. Right. And it was really crazy. Like he wouldn't take any responsibility for it or anything. He didn't care. He was like glad that she found out because now he was going to do even worse. And now he was going to really play games. And like she was going to, take that. But she wasn't one to take that.
Mhm.
Right. And, another Gemini thing that we talked about, right, is that when Geminis break up with somebody, what they do first is they go and they tell all their friends all the bad shit that they've done over their entire relationship. Because once they tell their friends, then Geminis don't want to be seen as staying with somebody that did all that bad shit. Like you can't go and tell all your friends all this bad shit and then expect them to like them. Right. So
Right.
that's Gemini's way of making it permanent. Right. Because they cannot go back to somebody that they've shit talked like that to all their friends, right? Gemini
Right.
just can't do that, right? And again, whether you believe in astrology or not, she did. We talked about this, right?
Right.
You know,
Yeah, I'm not a big astrology person, so I don't. But I get people spiritual and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
I'm a Virgo.
oh yeah,
I for real
Yeah.
thought you was about to say I'm a virgin. I was about to say that's a damn lie.
that's a Virgo.
Well, I mean, I do have 5 kids.
Shut up, hey, John. You're not helping it.
What's your sign, Toe?
Libra.
Libra. Okay, and you, Sasquatch?
Aquarius.
Okay. All right, so we got an air sign, earth sign, and another air sign. All right, and I'm an air sign. So we got 3 air signs and an earth sign. That's a lot of dust being blown around.
Who's the earth sign? I don't even know.
Wait, what did you say you were?
I'm a Virgo. I don't know
Yeah,
what I am.
Yeah, that's an earth sign. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And we're all air signs because I have Gemini powers. Libra, that's an air sign, and Aquarius is an air sign.
It's a gang sign. gang, gang.
Throwing them up.
Gang,
Throwing
Yeah.
up gang signs. So who else?
All right,
Okay.
Cliff.
Let me before I end this stream, I gotta
Oh
try
yeah,
to think.
Cliff is a Virgo.
I gotta think of somebody else that I can talk shit about because it wouldn't be Friday Night Rant if I didn't say something.
You've already done that, though.
Have I talked
Well,
shit
we
about
can talk
everybody
about
though?
direct
I mean
and we can talk about DMA and bitch tits because they are all aligned with him too, right?
No,
They're
I'm
all
not gonna do
aligned.
that. I'm not gonna do that because I don't have too many issues with DMA and I don't have really too many issues with Josh Abrams, so I'm not gonna rant on them too. Direct D, I mean he's open game for sure.
He's open game.
Yeah.
Direct deposit, that's what we call him.
But
He
see,
has
I
a
don't want.
waste paper
See, I
basket.
didn't even want to say anything about him because then he'll say
because
that.
no,
Then
you
he'll
don't
go on
want
live.
to. No, stop
Dad,
it, stop it. Wait,
he'll
wait, wait.
go on
No,
live.
no,
Let me
stop.
tell you.
No,
he'll go on
stop.
live.
No, stop.
God damn it.
Stop.
Jeebus.
You his last live.
Okay.
His last live, okay, you were aligned with some of the stuff that he was saying. That's why you're on the fence of being like, I don't want to bring him up. But let's be real. He has trashed you and I ridiculously. So yes, he might have had a good light and said some good things about the situation or whatever. Okay, kudos to him. You already gave him credit on that. But don't be like that.
That is not why I didn't want to talk about Direct D. You are completely off base. That has no reason. That has no bearing on why I won't. I just said I didn't want to say that because he'll hold it live later on tonight or tomorrow or whatever, and he'll say, "Look, these motherfuckers ain't got nothing better to do but talk about me."
But that's clout, right? I mean, then he'll be talking about you.
Chasing clout. Chasing clout.
Hold on. Let's check.
I don't want Direct D to get clout off of me, baby.
Let's check the boxes, baby. Do we have anything better to talk about right now?
No, not really.
Okay, well then I don't see your complaint.
Oh, that's rule number one. That's commandment number one. Have nothing better to do.
Listen, people, you do know that he stuck a phone in his ass in prison, right? And it was up there for a while.
Direct D, that is.
Direct D.
Oh,
Direct D.
Yeah, oh.
He stuck a phone in his ass in prison, and it was up there for a while.
I saw his body language, and he thought you were talking about Sasquatch.
I mean, Sasquatch may have stuck
You're
a phone
paying
up his ass.
attention, AJ. That's why you're on the team. Yeah, but
I think Sasquatch would have stuck a phone up his ass for fun, not for prison time. I'm just saying.
I think direct deposit has directly deposited a number of things up his fucking down that hole. Yeah. He's scared as hell to go to jail. Such a whiny little bitch and shit, hiding in a she shed just for a silly little warrant. I thought he was gangster. I thought he was evil.
By the way, you're all trespassed.
He's like Diet Coke
I'm putting it right now.
Yeah.
Don't come to my house unannounced because you're all trespassed.
Right. He literally comes out of the closet just to hide behind the screen door. I mean, what the fuck?
We have a good question in chat. Did anybody call him while the phone was up the butt?
I don't know, but I bet it was fun on his part if they did.
Yeah. But it was one of those Nokias, those old school indestructible jobs.
I mean, his sphincter muscle, I'm sure, got massaged if that happened. Just saying.
What's up, Jerry Dixon?
Look, start talking about fucking direct dummy, and he's got me blocked. So he probably, unless someone fucking clips this and has him send it, and he might not even have a live stream. He might do what he did the last time, and he'll put a community post and be like, "They're talking about me again."
That is the laziest type of content.
Has anybody started a YouTube bingo on like when Benghazi is going to get arrested or like for what charges? Because like there's a lot of possibilities. He could get arrested for like theft, but not murder. He could get arrested for manslaughter, but not murder. You know what I mean? Like this could be a bingo game or some kind of fucking thing.
I mean, if you guys want to, I mean, you're more than welcome to, start a bingo game. I might, and not even a bingo game. I mean, we call it. I don't know. Instead of Deadpool, you ever seen the movie Deadpool? They were seeing who was going to get killed next. We'll see who goes to jail next. That's what we should do. Jail pool. Fun. Hey, thank you, people. I'm going to, you know what? Friday night rants. Everybody listen. I'm going to start it. We're going to have a Friday night rant. It's going to be jail pool. And we're going to make bets. And we're going to make bets on what's the next auditor to get arrested.
Okay. That could go places.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, you jump up there, hey, I got $5 on Press Harder getting arrested this week. You know what I mean?
I would double your bet.
I got $10. I got 10 cents. Manuel Mata's gonna go on Friday.
I love you to
you know
death.
what I mean?
I wouldn't dare let you do anything that might hurt you or someone you love. And this is fudging really close to international interstate commerce laws. Like you're hedging into that.
Do I get in trouble? Do I need to talk to a lawyer before I do
allegedly? All we have to do is say allegedly, and it's okay.
allegedly in Minecraft.
That's very precise. 2 months and 4 days.
4 days.
2 months and 4 days.
2 months and 4 days. Scott Peterson was out for a long time before he got arrested, right? Out golfing and, running his lies, right? So don't think that the police just, do investigations and, they don't do shit. Okay. They fuck up everything every time. Count on it, right? Count on it.
Aiden, I don't want to see anybody get arrested either. But I mean, just because I don't want to see it, they're going to get arrested. So why not, have a little fun with it?
I'm talking about Benghazi, right? Like, don't think just because he hasn't been arrested yet that means that, like, he's not guilty just because, the police haven't arrested him, right? They would arrest him if he's a murderer. No. Scott Peterson was running around forever. Man, have you ever watched FBI Files? They take 10 fucking years to solve a case.
True.
We got to solve this. Right? People power. The court of public opinion is the highest authority in the land.
Amen.
That is true.
Right? To anybody, saying we should let the due process, right? Due process is a privilege. But the court of public opinion, that's reality, right? You can't escape it. The walls are caving in on the rabbit and anybody that's involved in this murder conspiracy plots. Allegedly.
We got a November 30th.
November 30th?
Mm-hmm.
What's that? Someone getting arrested? We got
user and loser.
Oh, November 30th? That's the prediction?
Yes.
Okay.
So what? Ooh. We're in July, so August, September, October, November, 4 months. Yeah.
Who's keeping the tally? Who's gonna keep the tally? Who's gonna keep the tally on the date?
Okay, I'm writing them in my book right now.
Okay.
Yeah, how many people are going to get kidnapped for filming before Benghazi gets arrested for murder?
Oh, shoot.
All right, yeah. You guys say that, and then I forgot there's one other thing that I wanted to rant about. It's really not a rant. I just want to ask questions because I've been out the game or haven't been watching a whole lot of YouTube. I get a couple hours here and there to grab some YouTube time, but I do have a question. What up, Mitty? Welcome back, friend. My question is, okay, I'm gonna ask it. So my question is, I've been hearing that there's gonna be a Frauditor Palooza 2 or something is coming up.
I haven't heard anything.
I said, you like that, Lemmy? Look at that, boy. Steeler Nation, baby. We signed TJ Watt. You just saying.
What?
We
I don't
signed
know.
TJ Watt.
Oh, shut up.
It might be a quiet affair this year. I don't know.
No. So what I've been hearing is that like now Felix is saying that everybody has to get vetted. I didn't even know.
Mean?
Like everybody has to get checked to make sure. So anybody that's not
like a background check.
Yeah, anybody that's not press harder or fucking
Right, because I'm definitely invited. He calls
anybody
me.
that's not
He calls me every time I talk to him. He asks me if I'm going to go to Audit Palooza. I'll tell you that.
But I heard someone said that they were going to vet people, and I'm like, did you really have any trouble last year? Because last I knew, there wasn't no trouble there. Like everybody knew everybody, everybody got to meet everybody, and everything was copacetic.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
I don't know. I wasn't there. I wasn't invited.
I had better things to do last year. This year, I'm probably going to have better things to do too.
I was invited. I was invited, but I was invited by Rice Krispie. Rice Krispie said that I could come.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that he could come.
No, he said both of us could come, and he said
whatever.
it was.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know that it was like that. I mean, I think that anybody, if you talk to John, like he's, saying that or whatever, but I don't know that anybody is not like going to be invited. I don't know. I don't know. Like people parties, everybody gets along. I know who gets along, and there's no drama. It's not vetting. It's just like everybody likes each other. That's a people party, right?
I want a people party. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a Midwest Frauditor Palooza right here. And
we're gonna have a reckoning.
I'm gonna invite all my friends because I am the big name. So John Felix, I'm gonna invite all my friends because I am the big name. Just saying.
I would go.
See, I already got one. Boom. I guarantee you I call Sand the Man, and I guarantee you I call NC Tyrant Hunter. You want me to keep going?
Bam.
I could have a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, I love Jeff. Jeff is a real good friend of Lion One too. I'll tell you that right now. That Billy is fucking scared about the pressure that Sean Porter has put on him. Okay, it doesn't end with Sean Porter. Like, I mean, there's me, there's BSBT, there's Joe Cool, there's NC Tyrant Hunter, there's Rogue Nation, there's Bow, there's Tope for Life, there's AJOT, there's Caucasian CaucSquatch, there's No Name Coder, there's fucking
HDR,
Paul Unslaved, there's Brian Johnson, there's fucking so many more, and we're all coming for this bullshit lie nonsense that is getting peddled over there on Generally Specific and Finkel too. Finkel,
Oh, and by the way, Pink, I'm naming it Midwest Frauditor Palooza. So Midwest's name's in the thing, so he has to be there. Just saying.
Oh. So where does the Midwest end in your opinion? Like on the eastern side, where's the eastern?
Illinois. As far as I've been told my whole life, it's Illinois to Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
And then
you got Pennsylvania in the Midwest?
That's what I've been taught.
Can we get a map up on the screen?
Why?
Because I just want to see like
Ohio.
if they move Pittsburgh to the western side of the United States real quick.
Oh, Pennsylvania is right next to Ohio.
Right. I thought the Midwest was on the western side.
Well,
like Kansas.
Are you trying to make me think about what I'm
Illinois.
talking about?
Yes.
So do you consider where I'm at Midwest?
In Ohio?
Yes.
You're in the Eastern time zone, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'd call that Eastern because you're in the Eastern time zone. I don't
Are you
know.
calling?
Shocking.
Are you calling me
Shocking.
Eastern? Are you calling me Eastern? Bye bye.
Oh, where'd he go?
I'm just playing.
Saw that coming.
But that's funny. Broken System, Broken Trust says that he's in the Midwest in Michigan.
Which is right above me.
Hold
Right.
on. I
But
got
I
the
would.
Midwest region. Let me pull it up.
Pull it up. Pull it up. Let's see.
This is a great big debate. You have no idea.
Let me see if I can make it bigger. Oh, wait. Come on. Oh, no. There we go.
There you go. There you go.
So those are the Midwest.
And what is that? Oh, so that's Minnesota, right?
Minnesota, Iowa, Missouri, Illinois, Wisconsin, Indiana, Michigan, and Ohio.
And
Oh my
Ohio.
gosh. You're just making BSBT's night, Jot.
Bam.
Don't trust
All right.
Google anyway. Pretty sure Missouri is the South. I mean, I thought.
Okay. All right.
I'm pretty sure I heard a couple of guys from Missouri say y'all. Pretty sure
Well,
that qualifies.
I think that if Canada is going to be the 51st state, then Michigan can be in the Midwest.
Look, we just Googled it. Google knows all. Google said Michigan is Midwest, Ohio's Midwest. End of story. Hey, look, listen,
If we
listen.
make Canada,
People,
the 51st state, the entire United States, as you know it right now, will be the South.
you want me to tell you the
Fuck
difference
yeah, the
between
South runs dead, bitch.
you want me to tell you the difference between the Midwest and everybody else in this country?
What?
We say pop, motherfucker. We don't say soda.
Oh yeah, I don't say pop. I don't do pop. It's a
Yeah,
major
well,
source of contention.
I
with
don't
me
do
and
soda. I
BSBT.
do pop. So
Yeah, I don't do
there you
pop.
go.
I do
I
soda.
don't drink either one of them. I drink Dr. Pepper and fucking fruits.
Oh my goodness. I don't do that either.
It's the only real drink for the gods.
Broken system, broken trust. That pop, motherfuckers.
Oh, he's still in the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Look.
thought we were going to draw him out.
So here's your Western states. There's the Midwest. There's the South, and there's the Northeast.
So what's Pennsylvania? Where's Pennsylvania? The Northeast.
Northeast.
Okay.
This is a lazy map.
Yes. Okay. I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would say that there's a northwest, there's a west. Well, there's a west coast, there's a west, there's a northwest, there's a north, there's a southwest, there's a south, there's so the Midwest is like Kansas.
Just give it up. You already lost. Give it up.
Oh my god.
It's okay, my brother. You may call me Sasquatch. I don't mind.
I'm just
That's right.
saying.
Land of the lakes. That's what someone said. The Midwest is the land of the lakes.
I would call, the Great Lake region.
I'm right on
Let's
the
call
Great
it the
Lake.
Great Lake region.
I can walk to Lake Erie. Just saying.
Okay.
I wouldn't walk to Lake Erie because I'm fucking 50 years old and I'm fat and lazy. But I could walk there if I wanted to.
Well, Lake Erie reminds me of Line One, because she grew up in Ohio on Lake Erie. and I've been to her dad's house, and the backyard is Lake Erie, and it's beautiful. It is, but it's just not the Midwest. I'm sorry.
It's the Midwest. It's the Midwest. We just proved that by at least 2 maps. We could bring up more.
I know. I guess I'm just contentious like that. I just keep at it.
Right on. But hey, I mean, I will say this, y'all. You all do know what time it is.
Is it 4:20?
No.
Oh.
We've been going for 2 hours and 6 minutes, so I'm gonna wait
Thank you.
I'm gonna wait for hold on. Don't leave.
Okay, tell me when I can let go.
All right. I gotta wait for AJOT to come back first off. She said she'd be right back. So we're gonna wait for AJOT to come back. But yes, I mean, everybody, I just want to let everybody know Pink Taco is currently restreaming this broadcast on Grindr. He does it every time. But that's just Pink Taco.
Pink Taco is Chuck Bronson.
Huh?
Pink Taco is Chuck Bronson.
Yeah, is that what you think?
I just found that out recently. I was horrified because I've always been talking shit about Chuck Bronson to Pink Taco. I thought we were like on the same page, and then I found out that Pink Taco is Chuck Bronson, and
so y'all really are on the same page.
Yeah.
You think Chuck Bronson's got that long of a troll?
I don't know.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm just joking.
Because I've never heard that.
This is a joke. Oh. It's all a joke.
I mean, well, Pink Taco, I've also been accused of being Pink Taco.
Yeah, that's something we all joke about. Pink Taco is this person or that person.
Yeah. Like Pink Taco's everybody. Pink Taco could be Caucasian Sasquatch. Every time I see Pink my chat, I'm looking at Caucasian.
Pink Taco could be.
He's looking down at his keyboard. So, I mean, Caucasian.
Actually, Pink Taco does have Caucasian Sasquatch's fingerprints on it.
You have no idea how many of my fingerprints is on the Pink Tacos.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the stream on Tuesday. And tomorrow, well, I don't know if I should say. There's going to be a big stream tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Big stream.
What? Oh, tomorrow? You got
big stream. Big stream coming. Yep. And Tuesday on 6 channels and 3 communities, I hear.
Yes.
Yeah. You're all in for a great big giant surprise. Strippers jumping out of cakes.
Holy crap.
You weren't supposed to tell anybody until I was there, dude. Jesus, you never can keep a secret.
Hey, Hawk Fan said my favorite was Pink Toe. Hawk Fan, you know all about it because you was over there in Woolby's when Woolby was calling me Pink Taco.
Well, Woolby would know. He's the hun bun biter. He'll bite those hun buns.
Undone biter. Is AJOT back yet? She's killing me here.
Killing you.
Just so you know, I stole Midwest's underwear.
Midwest Accountability, the werewolf?
No, he just has no underwear anymore because I took them all. So he's commando in his truck now.
Nice.
Oh.
I use them for pup tents in the backyard. I'm housing a whole bunch of immigrants back there.
What?
Oh my God. You said I'm housing immigrants in the backyard. There you go. Farlab's getting the commands. Start dropping everybody's channel. Mods, drop everybody's channel. Who cares?
Oh yeah. Feel free. Just drop a channel.
Even the mods over in Caucasian Sasquatch, just drop people's channels in Caucasian's chat. He don't care.
Yeah, this has been pretty dead over here tonight. We don't
Are
have
you
15.
all
No.
subscribed to Billy Killed Andrea? You can find it at Billy Must Go.
Yes, I am.
There's some great artwork on the icon for that channel too. It really sums it up. The rabbit with the bloody beard in the shadow of the lion. Yep.
I don't Pink Taco. I don't know. I mean, Midwest should still be in my Nightbot. I haven't opened up my Nightbot in months, so I can't tell you. But if AJOT don't hurry up, I'm gonna end this thing here in a minute.
She's gonna spank you.
I know, right?
You
know what she did? She went out. She went outside to smoke a cigarette.
Oh, that old game.
And she knows I ain't had a cigarette in 2 hours, so I'm sitting here fucking. I don't smoke in my house because when pretty much my whole YouTube career live streaming, my studio was in my garage in Texas, so I smoked out there like a fucking chimney. I was the whole time I was streaming, I was lighting cigarettes, smoking, talking, whatever. I don't smoke in the house, and my studio is now in the house, and I don't smoke in the house, so I gotta wait until I'm done with this live stream to go smoke a cigarette. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel your pain. Ow!
But if she don't hurry up and come back, Caucasian,
Yeah, baby.
what you got, man?
Chilling like a villain, cheating, robbing, stealing.
Hell yeah.
What do you let's see. I think
No, you ain't got to.
night,
Yeah. Just tell me what you got going on.
Tomorrow night, I've got a Samuel the Infamous Screaming into the Void show where we talk about everything and just toss it into the hole. Whatever happens to come up, bring your own ideas, pop them in chat. It might take a root. You never know. Sunday, I have the Blast Radius with Captain Curmudgeon. It's always a hoot, always a kick. I love his intro monologues. They're fantastic. They're unbelievable. They're reminiscent of the old Dennis Miller, not necessarily the news skits. He's got it pegged. Tuesday, I'll be back here with AJOT doing things that she's explained previously, and I don't really have anything planned after that. Thank you. Send me money.
CaucSquatch. Yeah, you got hid, but you got unhid too, Pink Taco. I seen that. I heard all about it. I heard about why it was and all that shit. That was some dirty shit. That's another thing. Like, people, listen, man. Don't give somebody a wrench, man, and then know who your fucking mods are, man. Like, know who your mods are and let them know how you feel. You know what I mean? Like, I've never had any trouble with anybody timing someone out or blocking someone on my channel. Like, everybody that's ever been blocked or timed out on my channel deserved every bit of it, right? And people just let people mod, and they mod with their feelings, man. And they, like, Pink Taco got fucking he got blocked on Gregory's channel last night because the mod just didn't like Pink Taco. Pink Taco didn't say shit, but the mod just didn't like Pink Taco, so he blocked him.
I don't block anybody. I don't really do that.
I don't.
My mods don't block anybody.
I usually don't, but I mean, if you're gonna be in here just like, saying racist shit and shit like that, I mean, you gotta go.
Well, on BSCT's channel, I block everybody. They're all trolls. I block everybody on his channel.
Oh yeah, that dude's got more trolls coming in his chat than he's got people watching him. Yeah,
I'm
it's the
glad
truth.
you fucking
Hey,
noticed,
man,
bro.
it's the truth that everybody knows, dude.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
knows that he's got like he's not one of the most favorite people in this community.
Yes, he is.
I'm
He
just
is
saying,
now.
but like
He is now.
all the trolls and stuff, man, they like to attack him, like Frauditor Troll and KFAR and all them. They like to fuck with him.
Yeah, jerk off Josh, narcissistic Nicole, and the little engine that couldn't. And then there's Caton and Shizward Scissorhands and Manslaughterer, right? Um, those are I mean, we might as well just call it the FBI, right?
What was that? Frauditor Bureau Investigations?
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, that's actually a pretty good name. I mean, I might start a channel as that.
Do it. Don't be scared.
I ain't scared.
All right.
Look, man, you either love me or you hate me, man. One or the other, man. I don't give a flying fuck.
I love you, bro.
I love you too, brother. There you go. See? But I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? Like I don't let the YouTube thing fucking affect my daily life, you know. When I see something happen to somebody I know, like a friend, then I'll reach out to a couple people and be like, "Hey man, did you see this? Hey man, this happened. Hey man, this happened. This happened." You know what I mean? But I gotta fucking work to keep this roof over my head. You know what I mean? Like unfortunately, that's the breaks. Unfortunately, I'm a stupid motherfucker that didn't listen to my dad when I was younger. When my dad told me, get a fucking education or you're gonna have to bust your ass the rest of your life and fucking work all your life just to fucking live. And guess what? My dad didn't lie. I thought he did. I thought he was a liar. Nah, you don't know what you're talking about. But he didn't lie. And I didn't get a full education. And I'm stuck busting my dick and breaking my back just to make a living. You know what I'm saying? Age out, are you back? She just moved the screen, so I know she's back. Can't no one else do that but her or me. Age
I
out.
bet she came in on her phone and she's sitting there trying to figure out why she's not on screen yet.
Something. Well, yeah, man. I unfortunately I
You're
can't
muted.
devote. Unfortunately, I cannot devote all my time to YouTube. You know what I mean? As a career or anything like that, I have to work.
Right.
That's how it happens. And you know,
we all do what we can do when we can do it.
You
know?
can attest. You can attest to me working. You've seen
Yeah.
me working. So.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, she better get on here. I don't know where the hell her ass is at. Hey, John.
Billy doesn't want to work. He just wants to mooch off of his dead wife's money, and assets, and beg everybody on YouTube and for his scams and his nonprofit that doesn't help anybody but himself.
Sorry, I'm on the phone. But anyway, I don't know if you're ending or what you're doing, but I'm so busy. So much love. I'm gonna at least go to the backstage. Love you guys. Bye.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then we're gonna end up getting out of here. So, the people, since you was ready to just jump out on me anyway, why don't you go ahead and say your outs before you just jump out and say bye. Tell
All
everybody.
Right. Press on, press harder, press now. Don't forget to subscribe to Billy Killed Andrea at Billy Must Go on YouTube's. Yeah.
Any
Loving
mods,
it.
drop that in the chat.
People win again. It's a conspiracy. Woo woo. Thank you, Toe. Thank you, Caucasian. Thank you, Aja. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Boop boop.
Much love.
No,
Love
woo,
you, brother. Sasquatch.
Hit the buttons, man. You'll find it. Just smack it like a monkey. Yeah, there you go.
Sasquatch.
Yeah, baby. Kick me out.
No, because I'm gonna add this guy.
Baby boy.
What's up, Squatch? What's up, Toe?
What
You
up?
want your underwear back?
What's that?
Do you want your underwear back? I'm using them for pep tits.
Hell no. If you've touched them, them motherfuckers is tainted, so I'll just grab a new pair.
It's okay.
What's up,
All
brother?
Or I'll just take commando.
right.
I was closing it out, man.
I just wanted to come on and say fuck you.
Good
Me?
job.
Me?
Everybody, fuck it. Why
I'm
not?
the sexy
Let's be all inclusive. Fuck everybody.
That's right.
one. Equally.
No, I just wanted to come on and say hey, and I appreciate all the support I still get. And appreciate you, Toe. Squatch, I appreciate you with your lives that you do. But I just wanted to say I appreciate you guys. So
Much love, man.
Much love, brother.
Everybody go check out Midwest Accountability. That's my man. And check out Callahan's Trucking with Callahan's. That's his trucking channel.
it is what it is. Either subscribe or don't. I don't give a fuck.
Nah, subscribe. Okay.
Nah,
Especially Callahan's, because there'll be some good conversation over at Callahan's.
you know, we've been trying to expand a little bit and trying to open up conversation and have those uncomfortable conversations that people don't really like having, like, you know, get into politics or religion. You know, on Midwest, I try not to get too political with anything, but, you know, in Callahan's, it's a little bit different. I like to incorporate the 1A into it, but it's not necessarily 1A. So it's a little bit different. I want people to come in there and be able to have conversation and be able to talk about things that they normally fight about. So it's a place to have conversations.
Right on.
So check it out. You know, if it suits you, then make sure you subscribe. If not, well, I appreciate you at least giving it a shot.
Right?
Cheers, motherfuckers.
Cheers. All right, Caucasian, say your piece, my friend.
Welcome to the world of Sasquatch. That's all I got, bro. I'm done. Much love. Don't let the man get you down.
Midwest, anything else?
I just want to say, Aggie is tugging on the bottom of my pant leg, and I'm starting to get aroused. So I got to get off of here. Much love, y'all.
All right, I'll talk to you guys backstage. All right, everybody, man. Thanks for being here, man. I think we had a pretty good show. For being my first one back, you know, a little rusty and all that good shit. So, I love you guys, man. Thanks everybody that hit me up on PayPal, Cash App, whatever, Venmo, whatever, man. Much love. You guys didn't have to do that, but I greatly appreciate it. It will help. And, you know, like I said, you know, you may be triggered about what I say. What I say is my opinion. It doesn't have to be, it's not anybody else that was on my panel's opinion. You don't have to go along with my opinion or not. I don't really care. It's my opinion. But you know what? There's a lot of fucking douche nozzles out here, but I ain't going to knock their hustle. But what's up, Ross? Welcome in. I knew your ass was lurking somewhere. Much love to you, Ross. But you know what? Fuck them all. I could care less. You know what? I like who I like, and I don't like who I don't like. And Benghazi Rabbit's a dipshit. And Auditing Erie County's a dipshit. And GS is a dipshit. And DirectD's a dipshit. And so on and so forth. We can go down the line. But anyways, I'm going to get the fuck out of here because I want to go smoke a cigarette. Much love. Just to let you know, I'm Toe for motherfucking life. And I'm out this bitch, y'all. Toodles.
Shine bright up on